Juju Smith-Schuster is questionable for tomorrow's game. Hey, he's been playing hot with Patrick Mahomes, man. You know what I mean? Probably better to play with someone like a Patrick Mahomes than play with Ben Roethlisberger. Anyway, y'all, so hopefully Juju Smith don't play tomorrow. Hello. Say what's cracking. Say what's cracking. Fuckers. Say it. Say what's cracking, fuckers. Can't go nowhere in this world and be alone, man. I'm not saying that this is makes me not depressed no more. It just makes it at least bearable. And also, since I do a lot of exercise in my body, it's weird because like throughout the week, I'm only like in a situation where I have like a bed and like a house when my daughter's around. So she wasn't here for like 2 weeks. So imagine me working hard every day, like doing something, running, burpees. But today I woke up like, I'm just chilling. Like my body finally gets rest, but it was fucking tired, And I needed really to smoke, and I finally got to smoke. I had kind of a bad morning, but I still feel a little depressed and a little restless, but it's bearable now, What's up, y'all? I assume if you're somebody who sells things or you do a particular task, let's say you're a chef and you work in the kitchen, you may not be the head chef or own the restaurant, but you like to do these things, or you do construction, or you got a side job you've been wanting to do, and maybe something else you feel like not gets in the way. Like take your kid to the job, teach your kid, or don't beat yourself up if you leave your kid for like a little bit to get it done and come back, because if you don't do it, you might act out with the closest person next to you, and it might be that your level, and obviously it always ends up to be that way. So like I stepped out a little bit to go for a run. I just want to encourage you guys, get it done, so that way you can go and be relaxed, and you're not gonna be thinking about that. You can spend the rest of your time in a positive mind state. Peace out. Hey, some of my greatest thoughts are when I'm running. Meaning, like as a father for my daughter, I was having these thoughts and ideas that I was sharing with her about life, about how she should really understand what existence of life is and truly understand her own feelings. Imagine this. Let's say you were like The Rock. Your whole life you've been doing lifting weights, and you're like a bull, right? You're just an animal. You're an animal. You're just trailblazing. The bridges that are burning are lighting your way. That's a pretty famous topic right now. But imagine being The Rock and waking up one day and realizing, like, what the fuck? What am I? I'm a monster. Look at me. I built this bull. You'll probably have anxiety. But if I can get my daughter to understand what is really important in life, that's truly the second awakening. That's truly like a rebirth. Once you open up your conscience and you accept everything and you build a life from there. You even go through that feeling of anxiety and fear. You understand it. You understand it's just part of existence. And you say, you know what? I'm gonna build a monster from this point on, but this monster is gonna be good. So where I park and like sleep in my car whenever I do sleep, So anyway, long story short, my daughter was here last night, so I ended up spending some time with her, in a home. But I wanted to come out and get a nice exercise, so my homeless neighbor, he came up to me and I gave some chips and shit. He tried to give me a handful of change for some bud. I just gave him some bud. And I don't know, I guess all he knows to talk about is the pen. So again, he started talking about the penitentiary. I'm like, here we go again, But anyway, all of a sudden he's like, man, I prayed for you last night, man. I prayed for you last night because I didn't come back. I don't know what he thought. I don't know if somebody doesn't like me around here or something, but it had me thinking while I was running. Man, you pray for me, bro? I told him, man, if I was in a room alone with you, you would eat me alive, homie. Said he prayed for me. Well, let him trick you, homie. Be negative, but try to not be around people you can't be happy around as much as possible. Honestly. Even if you were in the wrong in the past. Because that's called arrested development. And I'm glad I learned that, and I had to go to school for 4 years for that. But I still want to go to school. Peace, y'all. It's just weird as fuck. A 30-year-old, I'm going to go to a junior college full of a bunch of little-ass kids. That's going to look a little sus. That's kind of only the reason why I'm not trying to go to school right here. I fucking live homeless across the street from the school. I should go to school, huh? Like I said, fuck, man. I'm a lot of profit off of fear as well. Fear-mongering. It's a tremendous amount of fear-mongering, I think. But what stipulates fear? Truth. When what you're afraid of actually happens. So they know they're making money off of fear because they just know they're a step away from doing what they really want to do.
I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too. I like to play blackjack. I'm not addicted to gambling. I'm addicted to sitting in a semicircle. I want this shit to stop. Crackheads like it. I had a crackhead break my car window one time. Broke it. You know he stole fucking candy bar. I had mine on the seat. That's all he took. Goddamn candy bar. I was so mad. I drove around the neighborhood 5 hours looking for a crackhead with chocolate on his face. I did that. Finally found when I grabbed him up and said, "Hey man, what's all this chocolate on your face, motherfucker?" He looked confused. Chocolate? This is doo-doo, baby. I said, "Ah! Oh man." Last level. They locking all rock stars up. It's hot right now for black celebrities. I know it was bad when Kobe got in trouble. I said, this is a wrap for us. He's one of the most wholesome dudes we had. Locked him up to everything. Kobe kept it together. Thank God he held his game together, because if he was cracking under pressure and getting like 6 points a game, the whole LA would know that nigger is guilty. Kobe was playing his ass off. He was playing like his freedom depended on that shit. You see this motherfucker in them games, this nigga trying to beat that case on the court. Like a judge throwing the ball, like, play for your freedom.
This look, y'all. My hoodie. My hat. A little bit more back, right, like this. Boom. Right, boom. How's that look? Got a little exercise in, y'all. Boom. Peace out. Pretty cool combo.